everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We're doing our Chakra Afternoon Insight Reveal today.
Yes.
So we are excited about that. In a minute, we're gonna find out where our journey will be taking us this week. But we wanted to recap a little bit about what we learned from last week, the Intuition Week.
Yeah, so for me, intuition really guided me to a couple of pretty intense but definitely needed conversations with loved ones. It was one of those intuitive feelings that I knew I needed to have these conversations, but of course the anxiety was brewing in the belly and I didn't want to have the conversations. But really taking a moment to close my eyes and breathe and get quiet and listen to my intuition really helped to guide me to say, yes, I need to have these conversations, and it worked out great, and felt a lot of growth in each relationship that I had the conversations in. So scary. Sometimes your intuition may guide you into that direction, and you need to go there. How about you?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that I noticed this week was that on the days that I took time in the morning to get centered and I did a third eye chakra meditation where I focused. They had you close your eyes and then you focused at your third eye, like gazing up, and then you sent your breath up to that area as if you were activating it. So that really spoke to me, and I did that meditation almost every day. And so I did it in the morning, and on the days that I did it in the morning, I felt more connected to my intuition and more trusting of it throughout the day. One day I missed it in the meditation, and I kind of felt, I just felt like something was missing, so I wasn't as grounded and connected on that day. So that's something that I'm definitely going to incorporate into my practice each morning. And I think morning is an important time because it sets the tone for the rest of the day before we get caught up in the million things and the phone and all that. Just taking time to tune into what's important, which is our wisdom that we have coming through, our intuition.
That sounds great. And that was through the Insight Timer that you used?
Yes, I looked. The Insight Timer is one of my favorite tools. It's an app where you can type in, I typed in third chakra meditation, and I got different ones that came up. Each one had a different length. So I picked the 15-minute one, I think, and it was really awesome. So I highly recommend doing that and finding one that speaks to you.
Yeah, that's perfect. Use your intuition to find the one that speaks to you.
Yes.
Wonderful. So we're ready to pick?
All right, so we're ready to pick our insight for this week. Shannon's going to pick for us.
Oh, gut instincts.
Whoa.
Another intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust.
Wow.
That's pretty. So Rebecca will
So I
read
feel
that
like
for us. That's number 19.
That definitely goes right along with intuition.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first word, it says intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. In the center of your being is a quiet space of inner knowing. Still your mind so you can connect with the call of your instincts. So this is about the picture. Calm and poised, the lion knows who he is. He responds from the purest form of confidence, a deep sense of knowing. He knows where water is. He knows where to find food. He knows how to go to keep his family safe. He knows when it is time to rest, to play, to sneak, and to run. He does all this without thinking, without doubt, question, or hesitation. The lion is pure wisdom in action because he follows the moment-to-moment inner pulse of his being and the undeniable call of his instincts. So, our gut instincts are our soul's way of communicating and guiding us on the path of life. While our minds produce thoughts and rational interpretation of our experience, our instincts connect to a more sensitive, intuitive wisdom that often communicates through physical sensations in our bodies. This quiet nudge is our inner knowing, our connection with the universe. It is always there. It is always there if we stop to sense it. Do we follow its wisdom? This card is a call to trust the inner feeling of your own gut instincts, the part of you that may not always seem logical or rational, but nudges you with whispered guidance of what is right and true. Bring awareness to your feelings and physical sensations. Notice what happens when you act on your feelings and when you go against them. It's time to value the knowing wisdom of your gut instincts more in your daily life, to pause for a moment before making purely mental decisions and check in with the quiet inner voice of your body. The more you tune in to this aspect of your being, the more clearly it will speak to you, and the more powerfully you will know how to respond. Practice this in simple ways as you travel through your day, allowing yourself to follow your instincts as you journey. Turn left when you feel to, even if you normally go right. Go for a walk when the path calls, even if you think you don't have time to do so. You may not know at the time why, but by learning to trust these inner promptings, you will notice that life begins to flow more smoothly, and you naturally find yourself in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing a lot more often. So trust your intuition and have the guts to act on it.
Oh, this is fantastic. And this is solar plexus chakra, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I love how we are almost manifesting. You know, when we take from the energy from the top chakras and bring it down, we're manifesting. Mm-hmm. So we started with divine guidance, and then took it down to intuition in the third eye, and now we're gut instincts using the intuition in our solar plexus.
Right. Yes,
nice.
This is powerful stuff here.
Yes.
So for this week, we hope that you guys will join us throughout the week, and feel free to bring your own, any of your own practices that you like to use for your solar plexus, which is the space right in between the low ribs. So that's like our inner fire. That is in the physical body, it's our digestive system, and it helps to distribute our energy and give us that action towards what we want. So when we have the intuition, we take the guidance down into the intuition, seeing the patterns and feeling in our body what our intuition is telling us. So
this is the third chakra.
Third chakra. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wonderful. So we have a couple of events coming up. So the first one is this week. It's Wednesday, correct?
Next week, on
next
the 20th, is going to be a sound meditation with the crystal singing bowls. Susanna Furr is coming into town, and I've come to her events before, and they're super powerful. She uses crystal singing bowls and takes you through a chakra meditation. So that's going to be at Blue Sky on Wednesday the 20th at 6:30. Highly recommend it. Help you get your chakras in tune if you're someone that lives in this area.
Wonderful. And our other event is a collaboration between the Chakra Journey with Rebecca and myself, and with Becky Kuiper at Art Wide Open right over here next to Refuge, if you haven't seen it, and Blooming Lotus, or Rosy Lotus. Lotus Bloom.
Lotus Bloom.
Yes,
Now
we'll get it right. Sorry. So on Saturday, March 30th at 6:30 p.m., you can find this event on our Facebook page. But Becky's going to bring us through a magical art adventure where we will discuss colors and how they correlate with the chakras. It's an acrylic pour painting class. You will select the type of canvas you wish to use, and Becky will guide you through the process of creating beautiful art. So come expecting to release control and see what colors emerge. Space will be limited, so make sure you sign up as quickly as possible at www.artwideopenstudio.com. And again, you can find that event on our Facebook page. So
yes,
can't wait to see what this week has in store for us.
Right,
with
so
our gut.
Yes, our gut instincts. So mark your calendars for those two events. Keep connecting with us throughout the week. Feel free to bring whatever practices that you have, or just give us feedback on the ones that we offer. We always love collaboration.
Yes.
And I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yes, so thank you guys so much for joining us today. Follow your instincts this week.
Yes, thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.